in Lego Fortnite. For those who don't know, the fire dragon actually takes fall damage. So with that being said, one way you could kill him is by placing down launch pads and having him walk over the launch pad. So with this method, you don't need legendary or epic weapons. You don't even need epic or legendary charms, although it would help you survive some of his attacks. The only thing you'll need are the materials needed to craft launch pads. All you'll need is flex wood, copper bars, and silk fabric. I would recommend bringing enough to craft at least 4 or 5 launch pads because the fire dragon can destroy launch pads. If that ever happens, just walk over the mats and pick them back up so you can craft another one. But all you'll have to do for this is, well, the first thing I would recommend doing is building a bed nearby just in case you die. And pretty much you'll just want to place the launch pad directly in front of him and try to get him to walk over it. And as you can tell with this first jump, it took over a third of his health away. So you should be able to kill the fire dragon within about 3 to maybe 4 jumps, depending on how much damage he takes. I'm gonna go ahead and show each of the launch pad jumps that did damage to the fire dragon. If he ends up jumping on the launch pad and then landing on a higher elevation, he's not going to take any damage. He needs to either land lower than where you place the launch pad or exactly on the same level where you place the launch pad. If he jumps on a launch pad and lands somewhere higher, he's either not going to take any damage or he's going to take less damage. You may be able to kill him within just one jump. It kind of depends on how high he goes and where he lands. Like if he were to jump off of a cliff, for example, I believe you'll be able to deal more damage that way. And on my very first attempt trying this out, it took 3 launch pad jumps in order to kill it. But again, depending on how high he jumps and where he lands, you may be able to kill him within just 1 or 2 launch pad jumps. Anyways, I do expect this to get patched probably sooner than later. So if you wanted to try this method out for yourself and farm dragon scales and legendary ritual oil, I would recommend you do it sooner than later because I'm pretty sure this is going to end up getting patched. Although I didn't try it in the expert world, I do believe it also works in expert. Obviously, if you have legendary charms, legendary weapons, you don't need to kill them this way unless you want to save the durability on your weapons. I just wanted to show this method for those who haven't gotten epic or legendary weapons and charms, or for those who just want to save durability on their legendary and epic weapons. But yeah, people, that's it. That's the easiest way I've seen to kill the fire dragon up to this point. If you all found this video useful, be sure to hit that like button. If you'd like to support the channel, use code A1. Also, big shout out to everybody who does use the code. It really does help me out, especially during times like this when I'm not as